Hi Heathlands at home. So today I am bringing you a recipe for Halloween for our special edition of our activity booklets and DVDs that will be posted out to you. And for this recipe I've taken inspiration from a very good friend of mine from America who taught me this recipe actually. So what it is stuffed green peppers, chili peppers, and they're quite mild peppers. These are standard green peppers, but you're supposed to use jalapenos. I couldn't get those unfortunately, but they're stuffed with cream cheese and then wrapped in bacon and baked in the oven. And they're called rat's tails, which is kind of an unusual name, I know, but it fits with our Halloween theme very, very well, I think. So I'm going to clean down and get started for you. So for this recipe, what I've done is I've preheated the oven, which I've already said, and I've lined a baking tray, a tin, with some greaseproof paper just to make sure that nothing sticks. I've got my ingredients, a sharp knife to cut the chilies with, or the sweet peppers that we're going to use as an alternative, a spoon to scoop out the seeds because we're going to discard them and put them away as rubbish, and then just a knife to help stuff the peppers with the cream cheese. So you don't need to worry about chopping off the chili stalk if they've got them. You can just not eat them once they're cooked. So all we need to do is to chop our chilies in half, and as you can see, it's quite a bit of what we call pith and seeds in here. We're going to use a spoon and scrape that out. Just clean the pepper out so that you don't have the seeds or the pith. We'll do the same with the other side. If the pith's a bit tough, you can use your fingers or you can use a knife. But all we want to do is clean out the insides exactly the same as you would with a normal pepper if you were cooking with it. So we get rid of that. Use your knife to pick up the seeds carefully if you need to. So there we've got two halves of a cleaned pepper. See that? So now what we're going to do is we're going to clean all of these, and we're also going to clean a couple of these beautiful sweet normal peppers, mini baby peppers. So once I've prepped all them, we'll come back and I'll show you how to stuff them and wrap them. Okay, so now that we've cleaned our peppers and put them in our baking tray, what we're going to do is we're going to take them and we're going to use a butter knife with our cream cheese, and all we're going to do is spread the cream cheese on the inside of the pepper and fill them up like that. Hopefully you can see that. I'll do one of the larger ones, one of our sweet bell peppers, one of the sweet baby peppers I should say. You get quite a bit more cheese in these. So we're just putting the cream cheese in like we would spread butter a bit on toast. I'll do one of the red ones. Should do one closer for a focus. Just stuffing the cheese in and filling it up like that. So I'm going to fill all of my peppers, and once they're all filled I'll show you how to wrap them. So now that we've got all of our peppers stuffed really nice and clean, what we need to do is take our bacon and wrap them around each pepper. So I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to take a couple and put them down. And wrap them just to show you what I mean. So we take a slice of streaky bacon, like this, and what we want to do is place it around the pepper, and we're going to wrap it until it's completely wrapped, up until it's underneath. Now, you can probably see there's some extra left there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut the bacon there, and that leaves us with our wrapped rat's tail. So I'm going to put that in the pan over there, and I'll use this piece of bacon, it's maybe a bit shorter, to wrap another one that's maybe a bit smaller. So that's some unwrapped and some of them wrapped. So I'll finish wrapping them all now, and then we'll get them in the oven and then bake them. So now all of our peppers are wrapped up in their bacon, stuffed with their cheese. What we're going to do is put them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, as I say, on 190 degrees, that's Celsius, in the middle of the oven. We'll set a timer for 15 minutes, and what we'll do is we'll check on them, and if they're not quite done, if our bacon isn't crispy as we want it, we'll leave them in a bit longer. So we're going to take our rat's tails out and have a look at them. I actually put these in for an extra couple of minutes, but they look absolutely perfect. Just going to drop them down onto the hob to let them cool, and I'll give you a close-up in a sec.